Viewers, there is a fresh twist to the politics surrounding the Katchatheevu row. After PM Modi and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar sought to corner the DMK and the Congress for allegedly callously giving away the Katchatheevu island to Sri Lanka and thereby hurting the interests of our fishermen community, the opposition has shot back at the Modi government, citing an RTI reply from the Ministry of External Affairs in 2015, which categorically states that the island in question fell on the Sri Lankan side of the maritime boundary and that the 1974 agreement neither ceded nor acquired the said territory as the area was never demarcated. The reply from the MEA is from the time when S. Jaishankar was the Foreign Secretary of India. The Congress has asserted that the fishing rights were there till 2014 and has asked the BJP government to explain why they went away after 2014. The opposition is also asking, will Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar now disown the 2015 RTI reply from the time when he was the Foreign Secretary?
Prime Minister Modi and External Affairs Minister has woken up from deep slumber talking about Katchatheevu. Today, External Affairs Minister said that Katchatheevu was ceded to Sri Lanka, but here there is an RTI which says Katchatheevu was never ceded to Sri Lanka. It is just on the international maritime boundary on the Sri Lankan side. This is done on a political eve in Tamil Nadu where elections are very close by. Making it a political issue is going to backfire for them.
2015 में इसी मुद्दे पर एक आरटीआई हुई, उसमें लिखा है दिस डिड नॉट इन्वॉल्व आइदर एक्वायरिंग और सीडिंग ऑफ टेरिटरी. इन्हीं की सरकार कह रही है कि न कोई जमीन श्रीलंका को दी न उनसे कुछ लिया. इन्हें इतना नहीं पता कि 2014 तक इस आइलैंड के आसपास फिशिंग राइट्स थे. 2014 के बाद वो फिशिंग राइट्स क्यों चले गए, इन्हें जवाब देना है. कटघरे में इन्होंने खुद अपने आप को खड़ा कर दिया.
आज भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा कि हमने सीड कर दिया. 27 जनवरी 2015 के एक आरटीआई का जवाब आया है जब खुद विदेश मंत्री जो है उस समय फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी थे, उन्होंने क्लियरली स्पष्ट कहा है क्योंकि लैंड डिमार्केटेड नहीं थी, वाटर्स डिमार्केटेड नहीं थे, ना कुछ इंडिया की जो एरिया है सीड किया गया है या अक्वायर किया गया है. तो उसमें 2015 के जवाब में और आज के में जो अंतर है वो तो श्रीलंका का पक्ष ज्यादा सामने रख रहा है. हमारे मछुआरों का जो अधिकार है वहां पे फिशिंग करने के राइट्स हैं वो आप सरासर पूरा श्रीलंका के हाथों में दे रहे हो, श्रीलंका का केस मजबूत कर रहे हो. ये देश के लिए दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है.
If the Honorable Prime Minister is referring to a recent RTI reply, he should ask for the RTI reply on 27th January 2015, when I believe Mr. Jaishankar was the Foreign Secretary. That reply clearly says that after negotiations it was concluded that the island, which is 1.9 square kilometers, according to my information, lay on the Sri Lankan side of the international border.
So we've just heard how this appears to be a battle of two RTIs, the 2024 RTI and its revelations and the 2015 RTI and its revelations. Let's take a look at what the 2024 RTI says. It says, first of all, that Nehru said in 1961 that we will not hesitate in giving up the claim on Katchatheevu. Then the advice that had come in from the then Attorney General in 1960 was that India's case is stronger than Sri Lanka's. So that was then followed in 1968 by the Indira government stressing on maintaining good ties with Sri Lanka. And then in 1974 is the fateful decision to relinquish the claim that was conveyed to Karunanidhi, who was the then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. The Foreign Secretary said that Sri Lanka had the required records to push its claim. So that is what has come out and been accessed by Annamalai, who is the BJP Tamil Nadu chief. Let's look at now what the 2015 RTI had said. This is while S. Jaishankar was the foreign minister, as the Congress has been pointing out. It says that the island lies on the Sri Lankan side of the international maritime boundary. So this is the first big concession. It also then says that 1974 agreement demarcated the IMBL, the maritime boundary, in the Park Strait. So it again references that. And then it says the 1976 Pact demarcated the maritime boundary in the Gulf of Mannar as well. And so it also adds then later that this did not involve acquiring or ceding of any territory. The area in question, speaking about Katchatheevu Island, has never been demarcated. And so these are the various things that are mentioned in the two RTIs that we are talking about. Now, remember, viewers, recent reply to an RTI filed by the BJP's Tamil Nadu President Annamalai had reignited the politics over the Katchatheevu Island. At the center of the raging politics was the way that India, under former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, relinquished its claim over the island as part of an agreement signed in 1974. The RTI reply revealed two very important facets. One was that Sri Lanka was allowed to exercise control over the island even as India had a stronger claim over it both legally and historically. And secondly, that the DMK, which had protested against the Congress over the 1974 pact, had secretly agreed to the deal. Late DMK patriarch M. Karunanidhi had given his general acceptance when Indira Gandhi's emissary informed him about the government's decision to give up the claim on Katchatheevu. This gave the BJP fresh ammunition to target both the DMK and the Congress. It alleged that the giving away of the territory in a callous way hurt the interests of the fishermen as they no longer enjoyed fishing rights near the island and were detained by the Lankan authorities.
In looking at these two issues, the Katchatheevu issue and the fishermen issue, two parties, the Congress and the DMK, have approached this matter as though they have no responsibility for it, as though the situation is for central government, today's central government, for them to resolve. There is no history to this. This has just happened. They are the people who are taking up the cause. That is the way they would like to project it.
BJP, which talks about what's happening, what happened 20-30 years ago. Today what is happening in Arunachal Pradesh? Why don't that is an immediate problem, a bigger problem.
Concealment, conspiracy और कल्यूजन, इन तीन सीज का जो खुलासा हुआ है कच्चातीवू के संदर्भ में, कांग्रेस डिड इट, डीएमके हिड इट, दोनों ने मिलकर, दोनों प्राथमिकता देते हैं परिवार को, फर्स्ट फैमिली सोच रखने वाले लोगों ने नेशन फर्स्ट को नहीं सोचा और देश के टुकड़े करके उसको दे दिए.
The problem with BJP, RSS and Mr. Modi is that when they are slapped in their faces in Tamil Nadu, when people are rejecting them again, they want a diversionary tactic. We are very clear that if fishermen are attacked and if our brothers and fishermen in Ramnath district are attacked, we will, India government, we will raise our voice to take back Katchatheevu. But in 10 years, they had failed to do that thing. Therefore, Mr. Modi should stop this cheapness. He has been rejected by Tamil Nadu, and therefore we know that they will not get even one seat.
We are joined now on the phone by Varshini. Varshini, couple of questions to you. First of all, how is this controversy being perceived in Tamil Nadu? It is Annamalai who really kicked things off. And also, what are some of the other parties saying? What is the AIADMK saying, for example? Because Jayalalitha had also referenced Katchatheevu during her time as Chief Minister and as AIADMK Chief. So, do tell us a little bit more about the Tamil Nadu angle here. We'll be getting an input from Varshini. Viewers, we are having phone line issues with her. We'll just reconnect her. At the same time, we've just heard how between the DMK and Congress on one side and the BJP on the other side, there are twists and turns in the Katchatheevu row. It began with the 2024 RTI revelations, which the PM commented on, saying that the Congress had callously given away various territories that are India's. We have Varshini joining us once again. Varshini, repeating my question to you, how is the Tamil Nadu electorate perceiving this? How are the politicians seeing it? And what also is the AIADMK's view on this? Because they also have history with Katchatheevu.
Well, if you see the Tamil Nadu DMK party, the Tamil Nadu government is definitely looking at it from a perspective where they are saying that their leader Karunanidhi was the one who majorly fought for the rights of the people, and particularly he was the one who was objecting it, he was the one who was protesting it, and not only him and the entire DMK party says that they defended and fought with the central government. They have been going against and they have been fighting against the center's decision right from day one is what they stand with. And now with this RTI reply from 2015 has also raked up another angle to this entire scenario. The DMK is only trying to stick to its point, saying that they have always been fighting and they were not a part of the Congress's decision to give it away. And similarly, the AIADMK party is also accusing the DMK government for, helping the Congress and giving it away. In fact, they are speaking about how their former leader, Jayalalitha, was the one who initially took up the fight, and it was not Karunanidhi. So therefore, different angles and different perspectives are being spoken from different sides, and only, proper proof will tell us the exact facts that happened back then, and we'll have to wait for that.
A quick second question to you. The onus appears to be currently on the BJP on one hand to push its story forward about Katchatheevu and how it was given away. So is there any kind of protest plan? What is the next step of action? And also, how does the BJP counter the 2015 RTI, which had essentially come from its own government?
As of now, there has not been any protests or any other steps that has been planned here in the state of Tamil Nadu in particular. But since it's election time also, there is a lot of, the model code of conduct is also in place. The political parties have a lot of things that they have to think about before going on to the ground for protest. So as of now, it is only being a verbal fight that is ongoing between the BJP and the DMK. And since the timing of the elections is also there, the parties are trying to strategically, play this whole scenario and not indulge themselves in unnecessary things.
All right. So that is the current state of the Katchatheevu controversy. I thank Varshini for joining us and sharing us details. Viewers, news and updates continue on the other side. We're slipping into a short commercial break. Stay with us.